Hello everyone, this is umonox, and in today's quick tip I want to quickly show you how we can switch melodies on a single pattern with the help of trig conditions and micro timing on the Elektron machines. And to give you an idea what I mean, let's play a quick pattern. Yeah, so that's basically what we can do. You can see we have just a single pattern and just one bar, as you can see right here, and we come up with this melody. Now, just a side note, this is a little quick tip for those of you who are still not so familiar with the Elektron Sequencer and trig conditions and stuff and what you can do with it. And I also must say that this will only work for simple melodies. Now, if you have more complex and more elaborate stuff, it will not work. And the reason for that is, have a look. This is the reason why it won't work, because we need all of those steps around to make it work. We simply do not have enough steps in the sequencer to make it work for much more elaborate stuff. But anyway, let's get started. Let's first clear the pattern so that we can start from scratch. Here's some... Yeah, those are sounds from a sound set that I've made as a thank you gift for reaching 1,000 subscribers several weeks ago. Link should come up in the top right corner if you're interested. Okay, so what first to do? Well, first we decide on a simple melody. Now, the idea behind this is I don't want to alternate a melody, so changing steps and stuff like that. I don't want to alter the melody. I want to keep the timing of the melody intact, but switch the notes, so to say. So switch the notes of a single step by placing different steps around that step. Now I will show you what I mean with this. Let's quickly program in a simple melody. I don't know, let's try something like this. Yeah, that's, nah, this won't work. Let's repeat what you heard in the beginning. So, pretty simple melody. Not much to it. So, now that I have this inside, I place some steps here, and without trig conditions and anything, it will sound like this, as you would expect. Now, the first thing is we need a trig condition. This time around, I only want to play with two different melodies on the same pattern, so that it's easier to follow this thing. Now, in the example in the beginning, I've actually used 3 melodies and repeated those, and this was the reason why the sequencer was so full of notes, you know. But yeah, let's do it like this now, just using 2 melodies. Okay, so first thing we have to do is we have to take those steps and we have to change the trig conditions of the step to 1, 2. Now, those steps are only heard the first time a pattern starts, and the second time the pattern is repeating, they won't be heard. And now the third time the pattern is repeating, the trig condition resets itself and it's played again. And so we do the same thing for those, but we set those to be on 2, 2. Now, with those steps set on 2, 2, this means they are played the next time the pattern is repeating, but not the first time it's repeating. So let's have a quick listen. Yeah, you can hear how it's shifted. So let's quickly change some other notes that we can hear that better. Yeah, so that's already it. But you notice that the second step is obviously off. So we can use the micro timing to fix that. So holding the steps and take this button and we bring the micro timing completely to the far left on all of them. Now the cool thing about the micro timing is this center spot that you can see right here means this is the step in the actual place where it is, so to say. Now if I move it far to the left completely, like I did in that case, it's more or less shifting itself back. So this step is now shifted back onto this step. And due to the trig conditions we have, which make sure that none of those two steps work at the play at the same time, we achieve something like this. Yeah, that's basically it, actually. And if you want to do this with, yeah, come on, let's do it with 3. So first let's set this up to 1-3. This time we are talking about 3 repeats of the pattern. So let's shift that up to 1-3. And now we shift those to 2-3. And now we need some notes here, right here. And with this last note, there is something special to it, so I just keep it off for now. Let's bring those in and set those to 3-3. Now those are played the third time the pattern is repeated. So this step is played the first time the pattern starts. This step is played the second time the pattern repeats. And this step is played the third time the pattern repeats. And now those have to be set to the far right. So I try to take them all and set them to the far right. And now what you can hear is let's actually use that third step too, to see that this so that you can see that this is not working now. And let's also change the melody, yeah, the note. Quickly change this one, and let's play this thing. Have you heard what I mean? This last step can only be shifted towards this step on the pattern where it should come on, on the pattern repeat before it should actually come in. So I need to set this to 2-3 as well, so that it's triggered the second time the pattern is repeating, due to the fact that we need this step on the third repeat of the pattern to be on this step. So this is only working that way. Now let's have a listen. Yeah, it was triggered, but I forgot to actually micro time it. And now this should work. Yeah, fine. Pretty quick tip. Just for those of you who might think about what else we can do with the trig conditions instead of just doing alternations, we can actually change melodies, simple melodies, while keeping their timing intact. And now let's quickly switch the machines, and I show you that this is also working on the rhythm. So okay, here we are with the rhythm, basic pattern, and it's working in the same way. Let's go to this track, let's bring in Cowbell Classic to detune down, so that we have something melodic, and it's working the same way on this one. So just a simple pattern, just one bar, more or less repeating that process. And I do the same thing. No, this is wrong. I do the same thing here, so I go here, trig condition 1, 2. And trig condition 2, 2. Now let's change the pitch here. And let's also, I yet again forgot to micro time them. So let's play that back. Yeah, I think you get the idea. Now, this was just a quick tip in case you did not know, or in case you want to see what we can do with those trig conditions and stuff like that, and with the micro timing in place. So yeah, just a little quick tip, nothing really so special. Okay, so until then, hope you liked that video. If so, don't forget to leave that like, and I see you in the next video. Bye!